Crawley Town edged closer to the National League title with a 2-0 win at home to Mansfield, and it started with that wonder strike from Carl McFadzean. So good, we're going to have to see it twice. The centre-back swivels, first time half volley straight into the corner. An absolute beauty. I'm not sure he's going to hit many better than that in his career, the defender. And the second goal finally came after lots of second half pressure from the Red Devils. A bit of luck involved in it, but without a doubt a deserved goal, and the 34th of the season for Matt Tubbs. Hello and welcome to Crawley Town, and they're hosting Rushden and Diamonds in this game we're showing for you today. The lineup just up on your screen. There's the lineup for the hosts. I'm going to start by reading out the visitors lineup. So for Rushden and Diamonds, in goal is 32 Simon Evans, back four of 2 Justin Miller, 20 Shane Hook, 6 Curtis Asano, 11 Jamie Day. In midfield is 18 Matt Johnson, 4 Max Porter, 14 Alan Power, 7 Gary Mills, 22 Nabil Sharif, and up front is their captain 8 Aaron O'Connor. On the subs of the visitors is 29 James Broadbent, 10 Paris Cowan Hall, 12 Neil Cousins, 15 Joe Kean, 16 Michael Corcoran. So moving on to your hosts, in goal is 30 Scott Shearer, a defence of 4 David Hunt, 27 Carl McFadzean, 5 John Dempster, 23 Dean Howell. Midfield standing captain is 15 Danny Bullman, 26 Scott Nielsen, 10 Josh Simpson, 7 Ben Smith, and up front is 9 Matt Tubbs alongside 14 Craig McAllister. On the bench is 1 Michelle Kuipers, 16 Glenn Wilson, 20 Charlie Wasmer, 18 Jamie Cook, and 29 Richard Brodie. If you could just look on the table at the left-hand side of your screen, you can see Crawley Town comfortably top of the tree there. A massive 17 points clear of AFC Wimbledon in second, and of course facing mid-table outfit Rushden and Diamonds. 9 points off the playoffs, but they've got no chance to get in there. So Crawley, of course, heavy favourites for this encounter once again. Just to run you through the home team's lineup once again. You've got 30 Scott Shearer in goal. Back four of 4 David Hunt, 27 Carl McFadzean, 5 John Dempster and 23 Dean Howell. In midfield is 15 and standing captain Danny Bullman, 26 Scott Nielsen, 10 Josh Simpson and 7 Ben Smith. Up front is 14 Craig McAllister alongside the top scorer, number 9 Matt Tubbs.
today's teams for Rushden and Diamonds, playing in all yellow and managed by Justin Inebrough. In goal, Ben Smith. Number 9, Matt Tubbs. Number 10, Josh Simpson. Number 14, Craig McAllister. Number 15 and captain, Danny Bullman. Number 23, Dean Howell. Number 26, Scott Nielsen. And number 27, Kyle McFadzean. The referee for today is Jay Hopkins from Essex, and he is assisted by R. Smith and S. Franklin, and the fourth official is N. Wilde.
People asking for DVDs for the season. There's got to be one with the golden goal.
The host it is to get us underway. Danny Bullman picks up the ball in the centre circle. The standing captain sprays it out to Dean Howell at left back. Matt Tubbs making a quick challenge on Justin Miller, the right back. And Crawley might have a chance on. Here's McAllister. Dean Howell takes the overlap that Tubbs has fouled. Matt Johnson is diving on top of him there. Good chance for the Red Devils to get a ball into the box. It's Ben Smith standing over it. Two men in the wall for the visitors. In it comes towards the near post. Tubbs was near it but couldn't quite get a flick on target there. Bullman does well to sweep up and quash any break opportunity developing. Here's Nielsen in a bit of space, but he's caught offside there. Scott Nielsen back from quite a long injury, missing a rather enjoyable part of the season, with including that unfortunate, he was unfortunate to miss that game at Old Trafford in the FA Cup, but he's back now. Replacing the William Gibson, who had played quite a lot in his absence. Simon Evans getting ready to take this free kick. Sharif takes on the shot, but that's straight into the arms of Shearer. He'll get the Reds on the go with a drop kick. Miller. Good tackle by Simpson. Asano gets it away. Here's Dempster. Put under pressure by O'Connor and concedes a throw. Some good pressing there up from Aaron O'Connor, the captain. And that's headed out of play by Matt Johnson there, looking for a return pass. And Scott Shearer will get ready to take the goal kick. Sharif. Good tackle by Josh Simpson, but the referee pulls it back for an earlier foul. Max Porter knocks it back to Gary Mills with a free kick. Day gets his crossing, but that's too far ahead of the run of Porter. There'll be another goal kick. Sharif trying to hold up again, but it's tackled by Hunt. Here's Nielsen. Tries to find Ben Smith on the wing, he just about keeps it in. He didn't really have the balance there to try and find a pass, it's out for a goal kick. Danny Bullman on the ground here, just in front of the centre circle. Physio coming on for the standing captain. Bullman enjoying his third spell with Crawley this season, having made his loan from Oxford United a permanent deal. Been influential acting as that midfield pivot as Steve Evans has gone to more of a diamond midfield at times this campaign. Walking off gingerly, hands behind his head. Danny Bullman, you'll be hoping that he can battle on in this one. Sliced away by McFadzean. And flicked on now by Tubbs. Can McAllister take a shot on? It's blocked. Blocked well by Curtis Asano, recovering there. Played forward looking for the run of O'Connor. Will get there to take on McFadzean, but he makes the block. And it rebounded off the striker, unfortunately. And that's out for a throw. Up the line from Howe. Here's O'Connor. Played over the top by Porter, but there's too much on that. We'll roll into the arms of Shearer. Gets the attack going quickly again. Jamie Day will cover, but only to concede a throw. Long throw in from Hunt. Flick on at the near post is from McAllister, but there's no one there to meet it. Justin Miller comes away with the ball for the Diamonds. High foot in there from Johnson, and referee John Hopkins will give the free kick. headed away at the edge of the box. Simpson knocks it back to Bullman, now Howe. Far too much of that cross. Evans makes a comfortable catch. Drilled flat down the middle. Clips over the top by Power. Fadzian getting stuck in after stepping out of defence. Gives away a free kick in the end, and he's tripped up Mills, and there's a bit of a squabble going on. Bit of a melee, lots of players in trying to break it up. It was 7 Gary Mills who reacted badly to that foul from Carl McFadzean. Getting dragged away by a couple of his teammates. Decision to make here for the referee. The linesman's come in to make sure nothing bad can come from it. The captain's getting called over. O'Connor being sent away as the referee just looking to talk to Mills on his own, it looks like. And it's a red for Gary Mills, the former Crawley man. Is sent off for his reaction there to a foul by Carl McFadzean. Surprised on the face there. I didn't really see a very bad violent incident afterwards. I think the referee gesturing there, just a little kick out and violent conduct in Mr. Hopkins' book, and Mills receives his marching orders. It's his 3rd spell at Rushden and Diamonds. Former Crawley man who spent time there in the 06-07 season has to trudge off the field here at Broadfield Stadium. Scott Nielsen also ended up in the book for the confrontation. So a bit of a mountain to climb for mid-table Diamonds now. Away at the league leaders with 95 points, of course, Crawley Town. And now with a 1-man disadvantage. Simpson. Tubbs is offside. He's played through there. Just making the run a little bit too early. Matt Tubbs, of course, with 36 goals already this season. Has to be one of the best of his career. Firing the club to the National League title. As Curtis Asano prepares to take this free kick. Whipped away by McFadzean. Callister makes the flick on, but Hook's there to sweep up. Hutt knocks it forward, but free kick already given by the referee. to protests once again from the visitors' players, but Crawley will play on Dean Howe in plenty of space here down the left. Nielsen. Howe. All the way back to Shearer now. No pressure on the goalkeeper. Clips it forward looking for Tubbs, but it's cleared away. Or only half cleared to the feet of McAllister. Howe. Nielsen tries to find Howe again on the return ball, but it's blocked. Smash forward by McFadzean, looking for the run of Tubbs. The linesman's flags up once again. Cross towards the back post is a good chance in the end for Sharif. Hooked to the back stick by Aaron O'Connor. But just a little bit too high for the winger, who couldn't quite get his head in the right position to get the ball down and on target. And in the end it just loops, luckily, over the head of Shearer. But a good sign for the Diamonds if they can keep creating opportunities like that. O'Connor did well to get in behind the defence down the right hand side. Nielsen. McFadzean. Lovely crossfield pass to Dean Howe. Tries to get his cross in but slips. Hook can clear. Smith will try and, Matt Tubbs, sorry, will try and get on the end of that one, but just ends up having to put the pressure on down in the corner. Here's Simpson. Setting up in a bit of a low block, getting the two banks of 4 or 5 that are left on the pitch now are the Diamonds, just trying to make it difficult for Crawley to break them down. Challenge of visiting the top side of the division becoming a lot greater just after a quarter of an hour, with Gary Mills showing a red card. Hunt in a bit of space here, nice ball from Smith. Tubbs comes short. Hunt trying to find the run of McAllister, but swung away. McFadzean out to Howe once again. Taken down nicely on his chest from the former Aldershot man. Can he get a cross in? Has cut back inside, was trapped nicely by O'Connor. Ballman can try and find Craig McAllister at the back post, but there's far too much on that one. A few of the visiting players having an argument with the referee. It looks like he might go into his book again, definitely writing something down. It's a yellow card for Max Porter, the number 4 there, just jogging away. Still complaining at the ref. The line from Howell, McAllister the target. As usual, the focal point of the attack at times here for the Red Devils. Aaron O'Connor wins that nicely and switches it out to Jamie Day on the left-hand side. Porter. Kicks it forward looking for O'Connor, who's found some space. And there's a reason why he's found that space, because he was ahead of the last defender, and that's why the offside flag goes up. A familiar pattern with Fadzian out to Howell once again. A lot of space for the Crawley defenders here when they get the ball. The longer this stays 0-0, the happier the opposition gaffer will be. Evans rather scuffs the kick, not sure what made him miscue that so poorly. Crawley have a throw. Here's Josh Simpson. Bullman. Fadzian gets it out to David Hunt. Versatile Brentford loanee. Hunt just as comfortable in that right back position as he is when deployed in midfield areas. Put forward by McFadzean. Hook did well to head it away. Now Nielsen. Tried to find Matt Tubbs with a little deft touch inside. It was well read by the Diamonds back line. O'Connor will chase this ball, but Dempster's wise to it. Dempster out of position there and ends up conceding the free kick. Stepping out of defence to try and win the ball back, just as Carl McFadzean did, ending up in leading to that little brawl that saw the back of Gary Mills, but not so much of a reaction this time around. Cheeky attempt there from Matt Tubbs. The defender just rolled the ball forward, getting to take it. I think he tried to take that as the free kick being taken, so to run and take the ball, but the referee's not going to allow that, very understandably. Lucky not to get away with a booking really for that, Tubbs. Howell should just shield that out, and he does. Shearer, the former Wrexham man, will be doing his best to keep Michelle Kuipers out of the team. Back on the bench today is the big Dutchman who signed from Brighton and Hove Albion. Kuipers, of course, has been the #1 for most of the season, but Shearer still judged the main man to go between the sticks by Evans today. The closers and exchanges of this 2010-11 season. Hunt loses out under pressure from O'Connor, really leading the line well, doing lots of good running up top. Clipped forward by Asano. Shearer will sweep that up easily. Hunt. Porter finds Sharif. Miller come forward to take the throw. Positive start from the visitors after going down to 10 men. Look capable of putting in the extra hard yards needed to make this one difficult for Crawley. McFadzean with a lovely ball out to his full back. His weaker left foot this time, plenty of space for David Hunt to pick his pass. Hunt preparing for a long throw here, plenty of players up from the back. Good distance on this one towards the middle of the area. McAllister came to try and flick it on, but couldn't get anything on it. Tubbs. Howe. Goes short inside to Ben Smith, who loses out, but does well to concede the throw there. Strong challenge on Justin Smith from former Arsenal youth player Ben Smith. McAllister wins a header. Lovely little knock back into the path of Smith. Here's Nielsen trying to take on Day. Smith does get the crossing in the end, and it was a good one, but it's good commanding goalkeeping from Simon Evans to kind of catch that. Good awareness there from Dempster, just to let it roll off the back of his head into Shearer. Howe. Back to Nielsen, gets a shot off, well blocked by Jamie Day, and the referee will stop play as he goes down holding his face after blocking it with that part of the body rather unconventionally. It was a good strike on the left foot from Scott Nielsen, but we'll never know whether that was going to be able to find the back of the net. Day, a former Crawley player, had a brief loan spell for the club in 2004. And returning to familiar territories today, looking to cause an upset with the Diamonds. Walking off to the left-hand side rather gingerly there. The ex-Red Devil, Jamie Day. The referee wants another one with a couple of players here. Oh no, it's just for a drop ball, nothing more serious. Alan Power, unfortunately knocking it back to Shearer. Long ball from Shearer, McAllister brings it down. Tubbs couldn't quite get it under control. But Crawley still have possession, really boxing them in at the moment. Howe just a little too big a touch there, but wins the throw all the same. David Hunt will come over to launch this one into the area. Right into mid the area, McFadzean's there, gets the header in. It's straight at Evans though. That's exactly how they want these long throws to work, I guess. Get the centre backs up from the back. McFadzean gets a good contact on that one, but unfortunately straight down the middle. O'Connor. Miller. Just about kept in by Ben Smith, but Craig McAllister gives the free kick away there. Hunt. Simpson. Now Dean Howe. Gets the ball across the box, the header's in. Oh, the keeper's fluffed it, and Matt Tubbs will sort his feet out and finish one of the easiest goals he's going to score all season. His 37th, in fact. Simon Evans has had an absolute mare, diving on top of the ball. Has sort of popped out between the ground and his body and straight to the feet of the lethal Matt Tubbs, and Crawley have their lead here. A positive start, really, a battling performance from the Diamonds so far after going down to 10 men, and to be undone by such a cruel individual mistake will be a bitter pill to swallow. But Matt Tubbs isn't going to complain about that. Each goal counts for the same. That's 34 for the season. 37 for the season, sorry. And they'll be looking to cash in really against the 10 men now. Miller, Porter. Now O'Connor dropping deep to receive the ball. Hunt. Hunt. Plays it inside, but Asano's there to stop Ben Smith turning. Here's Sharif, a little break on here for the Diamonds, but pace of Dean Howe will thwart him making further progress. Miller. That's over the head of O'Connor. Now Josh Simpson, safe to turn there. Space. Dean Howe trying to find McAllister. It's deflected off for a corner. Another good chance for Crawley coming. Towards the back post, headers won by John Dempster. Headed it into the ground, a good powerful header from a good leap there at the back stick, but it's off target at the end of the day. The Diamonds live to fight another day. Simon Evans clutching the ball very closely this time as he prepares to take the goal kick. Must be replaying that error over and over in his mind. I'm not sure how he managed to squeeze the ball into the ground, sort of make it pop back up at the feet of Matt Tubbs and concede the opener. Now Justin Miller, South African right back there for the Diamonds. Swept up beautifully by McFadzean. It's like he knows exactly where it's going to go. Johnson looking for O'Connor. Sharif with the final ball there that was severely misplaced, and Crawley will come away with it as a result. Smith clips it down the line. Run of Nielsen. Howe. Free kick, foul on Matt Tubbs there by Justin Miller, the South African right back and former Leyton Orient stalwart. Dean Howe and Ben Smith standing over this free kick. Too much on that one, that's safely out for a goal kick. Shot taken on early there by Aaron O'Connor. Quite a weak one in the end though. Scott Shearer won't have been worrying about that one, safely out for a goal kick. As you can see behind the goal, plenty of fans going out, beat the queues before the half-time rush. Keeper to keeper to keeper. Shearer will get the throw over arm out to Dean Howe. Nice turn there from Smith. He can't find the return ball for Dean Howe. Here's Hunt. Now Nielsen. Cuts inside, tries to find McAllister, rolls on his foot. It's Dean Howe at the back post, gets the cross in. There's no one there in the middle to convert what would have been a tap in. And Crawley still in possession, looking to double their lead as we approach 40th minute. Here's Dean Howe. Smith. Miller loses his foot and he plays in Tubbs. Josh Simpson actually, making the run in behind the defence from midfield. maybe suggesting why he was untracked there, and he got the crossing, but straight into the arms of Simon Evans. Substitution going to be made here for Crawley. An injury to Carl McFadzean sadly forcing off one of Crawley's best players this season, and replacing him is 20 Charlie Wasmo, will just slot in alongside John Dempster in centre back. Day. Now Dean Howard, plenty of space for him. Down the left-hand side, gets his crossing towards the back post. It's McAllister the target. Asano got his head to it, I think, but the eventual touch did come off McAllister. The Diamonds will have a throw right by their own corner flag here. Flipped forward by Howell, and struggling to deal with it are the visitors, and end up conceding the corner. Max Porter with a rash bit of defending there. Ben Smith goes over to take it quickly. Clips in towards the back post. McAllister was the target once again, but Evans once again easily going to catch that one. Here's O'Connor taking on Dempster. Gets the crossing, but Wasma does well to make the block, and Bullman will come away with it. Lunges in a bit there on Alan Power. There'll be a free kick to the Diamonds, maybe a chance to get an ambitious shot off. It is Alan Power stood over it. From the Republic of Ireland, under 21 international. Let's see what he's got from this one. There's two men in the wall. David Hunt is one of them. Does strike, and someone's going to have to run and get that one. straight over the stand. Well, definitely one Alan Power will want to forget. A lot of build up just to blaze it over the stand there. Not a great way to put your impression on the half as we enter first half additional time. Asano wins another header. Here's Dempster. Forward towards Sharif. Now Power. Fasma tries to clear it away, but straight to the Diamonds. Here's Aaron O'Connor. Dean Howe stands in up well. Miller. O'Connor looking for the back heel, but Wasmer will sweep it up. McAllister makes the header, finds Smith, clips it over the top looking for the run of Scott Nielsen, but Day can backpedal and make the header. Simpson. Nielsen. His cross is blocked and he finds Danny Bullman. Here's Smith. Hunt. Clips it forward but headed away. Smith can find it in some space. Towards the back post. Towards, I think it was Matt Tubbs in the area. Dempster keeps it moving for the Reds. Howe will make the cross this time. That'll bounce off Josh Simpson and into the grateful arms of Simon Evans. Dempster makes the header. Forward again by O'Connor. Sharif drifted into centre areas a lot more towards the end of the half. But there is the half-time whistle. the visitors get us back underway here. The score at half-time was Crawley Town 1, Rushden and Diamonds 0. Positive start for the Reds, obviously getting that 1-goal lead into the break. However, the Diamonds did showcase their talents quite well. We're unlucky to go a goal behind due to a mistake from the goalkeeper, and of course were reduced to 10 men as Gary Mills received his marching orders just after a quarter of an hour. Charlie Wasmer, there were no subs at half-time, but Charlie Wasmer did replace Carl McFadzean in the first half. Slight knock to the centre-back, who's been almost ever present for the Reds this season. Sort of side flag up there against Matt Tubbs. Wasmer, the loanee from Hayes and Yeading United, will just swing that away as far up as he can. Crawley looking to put even more gloss on that league title that's on their way to them, the Blue Square Bet Premier, with promotion to League 2 already confirmed for next season. Evans, the culprit of that first half error, taking the free kick. Nice switch of play there from Josh Simpson. That's straight out for a throw in the right back position. Nielsen goes past one, finds Josh Simpson, who digs the shot out. It's a decent hit, but over the bar. Good quick pass in there in some confined areas there from the Crawley midfield, but not enough to create really clear-cut chances there. I'm sure going to go for that 2-goal cushion in this second half. Cleared away by Howe. Free kick given away by Nielsen. The left-hand side taken quickly by Shane Hook up the line. Hunt into Bullman, who also took a knock in the first half. Here's David Hunt again. Long throw from Hunt. Not much coming of it. Here's Wasmer. Back out to David Hunt. Can he get a crossing? Towards the back post. McAllister's We went over the top of McAllister actually at the front post and towards Matt Tubbs at the back post, but defender's been impeded there, and it'll be a free kick inside the area for the Diamonds. Dempster. Nice footwork, and it makes its way out to Howe. Chip forward looking for the runner Ben Smith, but that will go straight through. Miller, the long throw up the line, and it comes towards O'Connor. Dempster attempts to make the tackle, but Sharif can pick it up. O'Connor, good tracking back and nice challenge there from Josh Simpson. Here's Hunt. Howe. Finds Simpson, here's Dean Howe. Into the feet of Scott Nielsen, who's back to goal. Crosses towards the back post. Craig McAllister is there. He couldn't quite get the contact he desired, and it just flies over the top there. Wasmer with the header. Swung away by Shearer. Smith. Smith trying to win the ball back there, but giving away a free kick in the process, putting pressure on Alan Power in the middle of the park. Sprayed out towards Miller. And Dean Howe concedes the free kick. Max Porter, ready to swing this one in, he does. With a tussle at the edge of the area, Wasmer didn't quite get a header to clear it away. And that's gone behind for a corner. Porter going over to take this one. Oh, sorry, that's Alan Power, yeah. It comes towards the near post this time. O'Connor did get a boot on it. It's well blocked by Craig McAllister. Appeals for handball, but nothing, no wrongdoing in John Hopkins' mind there, and it's going to be another corner. Good spell with the visitors at the start of the second half. That cross is headed away from David Hunt at the near post. Porter. Tubbs makes the flicker. And Curtis Asano will deal with that to give away the throw. Kenyan-born defender and Reading youth graduate. It's been impressive, especially in the air in defence for Rushden and Diamonds. Some space here for David Hunt. Whips in and finds McAllister. It's a great strike and lovely dummy from Tubbs. It still might fall, but Simpson can't find Matt Tubbs in the area there. It's a lovely ball in from David Hunt and great communication really from Matt Tubbs to hear the dummy, and it fell beautifully from McAllister, who struck it brilliantly on target, but Simon Evans was equal to it. Once again looking like a good keeper outside of that glaring blunder that brought the opening goal for the Red Devils. Sharif offering the shortness way, does receive it. Jamie Day inside. Here's Porter. Can't keep that one in play though. And it's going to be the first sub for the visitors.
Substitution for Rushden and Diamonds, coming off number 18 and Matt Johnson, being replaced by number 12 Neil Cousins.
Replacing 18, Matt Johnson hasn't been very effective down that right hand side today. Replacing him will be 12, Neil Cousins. Looks like that one went straight out. Well won by Josh Simpson, who gets clattered in the end, and it will be a free kick. High boot there, really hitting Josh Simpson in the upper body, and he's straight on the ground and he's stayed down. Physio called on, and another decision for John Hopkins to make. He's had a busy day here after the challenge came in from Shane Hook. Quite a lot of power on that one. And it will be a yellow card for Hook. Make an interesting transfer after spending some time in the A-League with Central Coast Mariners. Shane Hook came back to his homeland of England to sign for Rushden and Diamonds, and he's the second player into the book today for the Diamonds. Need David Hunt to swing this one in. Towards the back post, McAllister's in there. Asano got physical in the box there and can swing it away. Here's Sharif. That's well read by Dean Howe. Tubbs makes the header. McAllister does look to find his striking partner with a return header, but too far in front of him there that time, and Evans was alert to the ball. Slips, does Evans, and slices it down the middle of the park, but Crawley can't pounce on it. Nielsen, who's header, finds Ben Smith. Nielsen again. Asano dives in and does win the ball there, but here's Craig McAllister. Out wide from Smith, here's Tubbs. Smith. Wasma. Down the line looking for Smith. You can't get on the end of that one. Smith. Howe. Into Bullman, but that's cut off well by Sharif. Really grown into the game, actually, as Nabil Sharif. Just 19, started out on the left wing, but it's drifted inside as his team were reduced to 10 men. Josh Simpson managed to get across an opportunity down the right flank. Couldn't pick out a red shirt, but David Hunt will prepare to launch one of his iconic throws into the area, right by the corner flag, this throw-in. So the middle of the area, that's headed away by Asano. Hunt again. Lovely disguised ball on the ground. Scott Nielsen takes it on the outside of the boot. And it's a decent effort, but it just about floats over. Matt Tubbs wanted the pass. That was a good improvised effort from Scott Nielsen. He's unlucky not to test the keeper there. And lovely ball to find him as well by David Hunt. Good combination by those right-sided players for the Red Devils. It was floated in by Smith. Dempster attacks it. Tubbs just about gets a shot in. Keeper makes the punch. And Fullman gives away a free kick, getting a little bit too physical there on Aaron O'Connor as he looked to flick it away, but with a goalmouth scramble there, Crawley seemingly getting closer as the game wears on to that second goal. Attendance today in the sunshine for the Red Devils, 3,083. That's including the visiting Diamonds, as you can see on the far side. A lot of Reds fans enjoying their day out today. They'll be hoping Steve Evans' men can hold on for the 3 points, even though, of course, they are comfortably clear at the top of the division. Dempster wins the header. Howe. Good shutting down there from Cousins.
Substitution from RUSHDEN and Diamonds coming off number 22.
Second substitution of the game for mid-table side RUSHDEN and Diamonds. This time it is going to be Nabil Sharif coming off, and he's going to be replaced by Paris Cowan Hall. Be a straight swap, another attacking midfielder in Cowan Hall. Cleared away by Howe. Asano made the header once again. Over the top might find McAllister in the end. The defender Asano did let it bounce in between him and his goalkeeper, but judged it all right in the end. Ben Smith finds Dean Howe. Dempster flips it forward into the channel. It's a great run from Howe. Chance to get the cross, and he does. Finds Scott Nielsen, and that's an incredible save. A great header down from Nielsen. He wouldn't have wanted to head that more cleanly, but great agility from Simon Evans just to tip it over the bar after it had bounced. After a lovely cross from Dean Howe, it deserved a goal. Crawley really on top here. That's very unlucky. Scott Nielsen not to get a goal soon after his return from injury. In comes the corner. Headed back across goal off the post. There's Tubbs! And there it is, the second goal. And the second from Matt Tubbs. That's 38 for the season now. The ball came back off the post after a header across goal from I think it was Craig McAllister. And who's the first one aware and alert to the situation? It is Matt Tubbs, who heads it straight into the roof of the net. No chance for Simon Evans on that occasion, and Crawley have that crucial second goal, and there's surely no way back for the 10 men of Rushden Diamonds now. Corner was flighted in towards the back post from Ben Smith, and McAllister rose the highest to get it back across goal. Unlucky not to score himself, coming back off the post, and the main man Matt Tubbs helping himself to his 38th goal of the season. Must be chasing down that 40 mark now. Cousins tripped up by Dempster on the edge of the area there. He's not happy with that one. No, that's a yellow card for John Dempster, who's played well. Again, filling in for the absent captain Pablo Mills. The backup duo of himself and Charlie Wasmer haven't had a lot to do today, but they've been composed when needed, except for that sort of rush of blood there, and another chance of possibly Alan Power to get a shot off. Aaron O'Connor is also over it. We can remember Power's strike going over the stand in the first half. I expect his captain Aaron O'Connor might have a bit more of a say over this one. I think it's Jamie Day also standing over it as the referee lines up the wall. It is Day to strike, and that's a great save from Scott Shearer. Lovely curled free kick over the wall. Shearer had to be alert to that one quickly, and he did. In comes Innsbruck towards the middle of the area. It is a yellow head that makes its way to it. I think it's Max Porter at the near post. That's comfortably over, and Scott Shearer's clean sheet remains intact. Slice forward by Hunt. Will this come to McAllister, who does miscues the shot badly there. A bit of an air shot. Looked a bit casual running towards it. As it was sliced over the top really from David Hunt. Would have been quite an ugly goal if McAllister was to finish it off, the summer signing from Rotherham, but the strike was more air than ball, and the Diamonds still only 2 goals down here. Here's Scott Nielsen. In comes the throw. Dempster got a flick onto it. There's Simpson. Challenged by O'Connor. Dempster's tackled. Chance for a break on here. It's Neil Cousins, but he loses his footing. Dempster will sweep up. Danny Bullman dropping into the back 4 there just to get the Reds on the attack again. Here's McAllister. Fouled by Max Porter. There's a chance to get a good ball in here for the Reds. Cross towards the back post from Smith, will make its way to Wasmer. Hunt digs it out, Evans makes the punch. And Neil Cousins will do well, showing good energy off the bench to try and take it off Ben Smith. Can't quite get it far up the pitch as he would have liked, but he does stop the chance of Ben Smith to get a dangerous ball into the box in the short term. Tubbs. Tubbs, once again, picking it up in the corner of the area. Nice bit of skill to get half a yard and the shot off on his weaker left foot, but that's straight down the throat of Simon Evans. Howell takes the throw quickly, finds Matt Tubbs down the left. Oh, sorry, Ben Smith manages to hook the ball in. It's defended rather unconventionally by Shane Hook on a yellow card. Cousins once again causing being a bit of a nuisance down that right hand side, but the Reds get it away in the end. Asano. Hunt takes the throw in quickly, but Hook was aware to the situation there. Wasmer steps out defence nicely to try and pick out Josh Simpson in an advanced position. It was a nice ball, but maybe a little too high. Simpson couldn't bring it down and get a shot off. John Dempster, one of the jokers in the dressing room, as we've heard many of our player Q&As so far here at Reds Fans. Swings it forward, looking for McAllister. There's been a foul in the build-up. Smith. Flip forward to Howell. Back to Smith again. Made it way towards Scott Nielsen, the edge of the area, but he couldn't quite trap it. The Diamonds come away with O'Connor. Bit of a thankless task for O'Connor leading the line on his own, but work rate has been great up there. Jamie Day tries to get past David Hunt, but that's good defending from the former Crystal Palace youth man. Not a lot of intensity in the last few minutes. We're hoping the game doesn't fizzle out as Crawley prepare to make their second change of proceedings. Coming off is going to be 7 Ben Smith. He'll be replaced by 18 Jamie Cook, versatile forward. In his second spell at the club, he's actually scored 34 goals in total across his 2 spells, so quite a good player to have on the bench ready to bring on. His total rather eclipsed this season though by Matt Tubbs, of course, of 38 already. More than Cook in his whole career. No disrespect to Jamie Cook, obviously. Very important man in this side, coming in when needed is a great option for Steve Evans. Nice ball forward from Shearer, straight onto the boot of Dean Howard. Get to the byline and get the cross in. It almost made its way to Matt Tubbs. It's swept up well by Justin Miller, it was at the near post. Here's Howell again. Dempster. Crosses long. Finds Tubbs. He's got Asano with him. And that'll trickle out for a goal kick. Rasma. A ball down the other end of the pitch quite quickly, cross towards the back post, and corner is conceded from Justin Miller. Cook. Cross comes in and the header is from Matt Tubbs, and there's the hat-trick. A stupendous season it is from Matt Tubbs. As cross comes in and it's a lovely header, just flighting it over the keeper. Looks as if it took an age to come back to the ground. He's just guided it over the top of Simon Evans into the corner. And there is Matt Tubbs' 39th of the goal for the season, and there's no way back now. The 3 points will be staying in Crawley. It's Crawley Town 3, Rushden and Diamonds 0. And who else but Matthew Tubbs with yet another goal.
Third goal for Crawley Town, scored in the 82nd minute, and he's 39th of the season. Matt Tubbs!
Still around 10 minutes left to play. We're in the 83rd minute. The Diamonds will be hoping this one doesn't get out of hand for what has been quite a good performance, a solid display from them really. Haven't given away too many clear-cut chances. Just you only need to give Matt Tubbs a half chance. And more often than not, it will hit the back of the net. And a standing ovation, as usual, as is deserved. And Matt Tubbs will walk off and he's to be replaced by Richard Brodie, a straight swap late in the game. The big money signing, Richard Brodie getting a late run out here. Asano with the throw. Wasma told to slow down on taking that free kick. Aaron O'Connor getting a talking to here. Forward from Wasma. Out to Jamie Day. Wasma with the header forward, but a bit of head tennis here, and eventually Crawley will win a throw down the right flank. Huge throw from Hunt, but Evans will have to come and claim it. Great distance on that one from the Brentford loanee, but could not find a red head, and Simon Evans will be grateful to be able to catch that one. Clip forward for the run of Cowan Hall, taking on Wasma, who does give away a free kick just right on the edge of the area there, I think. John Hopkins giving the free kick just on the corner of the area. Some good skillful footwork there from Paris Cowan Hall. Just get past Wasma and draw the free kick. Cowan Hall on loan from Scunthorpe United. And enjoyed youth football with Portsmouth prior to this loan spell with the Diamonds. Jamie Day preparing to hook this one in. Goes short, one off the training ground I'd expect, but Wasma's in the right place to clear. And Richard Brodie can just about keep it on the left-hand side. Crawley have got an overload here, just trying to make it to the back post. Brodie having to cut in on his weaker right foot to make that pass. He couldn't quite find a red shirt. Some great tracking back from Scott Nielsen there, winning it back for the Reds. So they press on, looking to improve their already brilliant goal difference. Inside from Hunt. Here's Jamie Cook. Up the line from Wasmer, but straight through the middle of the Crawley players and out for a goal kick.
Today's attendance figures: 99 supporters in Rushden, 2,984 for Crawley, a total of 3,083. Thank you very much for your support.
Swung away by Evans. Wasmer's underneath it, but Cousins gets there first. Howe will go and retrieve this. Wasmer. Get forward for good running behind there from Scott. Danny Bullman it is actually coming in from deep. Bit of afters there from Brodie and discussion with Shane Hook, but a red throw is the decision. Oh, sorry, no, yeah, that's David Hunt unsure, as I am, but yeah, a throw-in given in the end. Nielsen taking on Cowan Hall, still Scott Nielsen. Chipped over the top from Hunt. It might fall to Nielsen, he does get the cross in. Falls to the edge of the area, Jamie Cook can strike. I think a little block on that one, so yeah, it will be a corner kick to Crawley. Some nice combination play down the right hand side from Hunt and Nielsen, developing a good relationship there. In comes across, meets Vasmer at the back stick. Cleared away by Alan Power. Here's Hunt. Out to Jamie Cook. Deeper role than I'm used to here for Jamie Cook, just proving his versatility and how valuable he is to the squad, able to step in central midfield as Howe gets the cross in. The flick on is made, but I don't think it was going on target. Straight into the arms of Simon Evans. Cousins. Simpson's in there. Let's try and win it back, but give away a free kick in the process. As we enter second half stoppage time. Cross towards the back stick, and how has that not gone in? I think it was Alan Power at the back post with all of the goal to aim at, but his volley couldn't get it past Scott Shearer, and there's been a free kick here. Max Porter bringing down Scott Nielsen on the break. He is already on a yellow card, a big decision for John Hopkin to make. And he's going to his pocket already. Looks like this grim afternoon is only going to get worse for the visiting Diamonds. As you can see, Max Porter shown a second yellow card. Not going to be a fun journey back up to the Midlands after this one. Lovely crossfield ball there from David Hunt to his opposite fullback, Dean Howe. Cook. Hunt. Towards the back post, looking for McAllister, headed away. Here's Jamie Cook on the volley. Good strike, but off target nonetheless. Headed over the top by Vasma. Brody will get on the end of this one. Cuts back past Asano. Chips it to the back post, but over the head of McAllister. In from Howe, but headed away by Asano. Dempster makes the header. Hunt will get it under control. Cook might take on the shot. Oh my word, what a screamer from Jamie Cook. Super sub puts the gloss on the win here for Crawley Town. What a strike that is. His 35th for the club, taking the ball off David Hunt in centre mid, just whipping it out of his feet and driving it home past Simon Evans. Massively venomous strike there from Jamie Cook, the attacking midfielder. I'm sure he won't have hit many better than that in his career. As you can see on the faces of the Crawley players there, I'm not sure they're expecting that to come from the left boot of Jamie Cook. The 9 men of Rushden and Diamonds looking pretty demoralised here as the final whistle blows. Final score, Crawley Town 4, Rushden and Diamonds 0. As you can see the table after that game, Crawley way out in front, 17 points ahead of AFC Wimbledon. Despite playing 2 games more, the title is no longer in doubt. So that's the way it finished. Crawley Town 4, mid-table outfit, Rushden and Diamonds 0. We hope to see you next week.